Alright, so we couldn't run like the people in Jaws. We couldn't run from the shark forever. We will be seeing our very first Tatsugiri Dondozo here at the treasure hunt.
And what a set it is.
But at least it is not a mirror.
That's the one saving grace that we can console ourselves with.
So our players for the last round, both players with a chance to cut, it's going to be Bryan Cheang up against Joseph. So Bryan's team is going to be the Meowscarada, Bryan's team is the Meowscarada, Scaledurch, Tatsugiri, Dondozo, Mousehole, and the Pomod.
Yep, and Joseph, we have the Palafin, the Mudsdale, the Scaledurch, the Meowscarada, the Annihilate, and the Grimmsnarl. So yeah, we were discussing a bit on the Dondozo matchup here. Typically, Dondozo counters come with haste, come with clear smog to remove boost,
come with crit.
Yeah, crit I don't think has caught on just yet, but it is in the
It is Meowscarada, yes. There's a reason why Meowscarada is the most commonly used mon.
Yeah, hitting it. Oh, I guess it does hit it super effectively as well, along with the crit. So Joseph does have Meowscarada to check the Dondozo.
Forces the Terra type out of Bryan.
And to share with the audience, the Dondozo is a Steel Terra type, so it will not enjoy getting a Torch Song. We do see a Annihilate Grimmsnarl here against a Meowscarada Scaledurch. Okay, so for sure, I think Joseph caught that Dondozo will come out, but it didn't. I mean, we caught Dondozo will come out. We are instead seeing Annihilate Grimmsnarl.
Slower start from Joseph here. Honestly, Dondozo would have been pretty good for Bryan.
Yeah.
Against this slower start from the Annihilate and the Grimmsnarl.
I think Joseph takes this though. The Scaledurch is also pretty decent against Annihilate, hitting it super effective with Shadow Ball. Annihilate's special defense, I don't think it's very good. And Rage Fist is not going to threaten the Scaledurch, not with 50 base power.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Joseph was going for with this lead.
Ooh, Light Screen.
Goes for Light Screen, sure.
Okay. Reducing the potential Shadow Ball damage. You do see Grass Splash actually.
Well, so that's why he's Light Screening first. So that's going to come off first. And goes for the... Yeah, that's going to be a fire. Yeah, that's a fire move. Fire Splash going first.
Just set up that... Oh man. What does the effect do?
Passive damage.
Yes. You do see a Drain Punch. Grass Fight.
Importantly, not the Protein Meowscarada. So he didn't remove his weakness. But now he has Overgrowth active because of the damage from that Rage Fist. Or from the Drain Punch, sorry.
And his Meowscarada is a Hoven Cloak variant, so he can switch moves now. He can go for a Flower Trick or for a Knockoff if he wants to. Yeah, I'm very confused. Both these players have Meowscarada and Scaledurch. Okay, Grimmsnarl did go for Light Screen, so the Annihilate damage.
Now you just reflect, right? To prepare for potential Dondozo at the back.
Plus, I mean, we're looking at Bryan's team. If you to play a game purely without Dondozo, his team is not very good. So I do feel at least that Dondozo will be part of his game plan. So if it's not here now, it will be here later. Meowscarada showing off the Protect here. More chip damage, trying to low in some attacks. We do see a Rage Face here.
So 100 base damage into Scaledurch. Is that enough? That's not
quite. Assault Vested or Assault Vest doesn't.
Yeah, unboosted Pledge.
Grimmsnarl goes for the Spirit Break into Meowscarada. Perhaps a Shadow Ball into the Annihilate would be nice. I feel he kind of wasted his opportunity there. I guess Meowscarada is still the fastest thing on the field. Can punish the Annihilate perhaps with a Flower Trick.
Is that going to be enough though? We saw Fire Splash didn't really do enough.
Yeah, Grimmsnarl did set off the Reflect as well. I mean... Oh, is he going for it now?
No, he does. He's not going for one of the two. Trying to take a hit, I guess.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Meowscarada at least can take out the Grimmsnarl, right?
Yeah, he doesn't have Potting Shot to leave the field. So it's gonna be a Flower Trick, gonna be a crit onto the Grimmsnarl. That's gonna be enough. Yes.
Ooh.
So, Rage Fist will pick off something.
Not
unless
the
he goes
Dondozo.
to Dondozo.
Oh, that's actually good. Dondozo hasn't gotten the boost yet.
Yeah, a good chunk of damage down to Dondozo. Fire Splash gonna chip off a bit more of the Annihilate's HP. But does not count for Rage Fist, so there's that at least.
And we do see the Dondozo leftovers. Even without the +2 boost, Dondozo seems pretty bulky at least for this
It is
deck.
on the physical side. It is. And Annihilate's Rage Fist only 100 base right now.
I think Bryan has been smart not to boost Rage
power,
Fist
yeah.
power so far.
He could just get a KO now though.
Yeah, that pledge combo actually chipped off a lot of HP. Oh, we do see Meowscarada come in the field though. So Dondozo, do you want to Terra now is the question.
And Joseph does have Sucker Punch, so Bryan has to be careful with his own Meowscarada.
Not only that, knockoff actually removing Dondozo's healing would be great. I say as I look at Dondozo's move and he has rest.
Yeah, so yeah, that looks like Bryan's gonna go for the setup here.
I mean,
No reason to risk the Sucker Punch to Meowscarada. Reserve it for a potential endgame.
removing leftovers would be nice,
But he might have to Terra now.
yes, I think so. Unless he calls the knockoff instead. Okay, Dondozo does have order up as well as an attack.
The order up is the safe play here.
Hmm.
That's the... Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for Dondozo boost to play up. It's how much speed does he outspeed Annihilate now is the other question with the +2.
Ooh, you're right. Flower Trick into
Let's go for the
Mighty
Terra, so it's gonna be Steel.
Hmm.
So now he's worried about the Dream Punch. So I would assume he's fast enough to beat Annihilate at least, right? The Dondozo can't be that slow. I hope. Could be a knockoff. So calls the Terra. Does he go before the Annihilate? No,
Does
Annihilate
not.
does go first. Dream
Ooh.
Punch.
That's actually not a lot of damage. I think the defense coming.
But he's really getting worn down. He's lost his leftovers, don't forget.
Yes, I
He
think
needs
he's forced to rest next turn. We do see order.
I don't think this is gonna KO.
No, not quite. And Rage Fist has been boosted. Although at this point, I think Annihilate just sees Dondozo as free healing. They just keep spamming Dream Punch. Sorry, into the Steel type Dondozo now. Yeah, the fire field is still going.
Can he survive one more turn to rest? That's really what it comes
Oh,
down to.
no.
He even gets a berry on the Annihilate. That's a 33% berry.
I think he can.
Fire Pledge has been more trouble than it's worth for Bryan, honestly.
I mean, in theory, it sounds good. I think if he had used that field to slowly chip away at the Annihilate and finish it off with a Skeletor Shadow Ball previously, it would have been worth it. But now he hasn't gotten any KOs and Annihilate is slowly boosting up its Rage Fist power while healing up with Drain Punch. I mean, Annihilate does have bulk up as well.
At this point, I think Meowscarada doesn't really have a good way to hit on Dondozo, but I think Meowscarada, you want to just hit yourself, or you can't really hit yourself, you'll kill yourself, so...
Yeah, I mean, you just go for Flower Trick anyway. It's resisted, but now that Dondozo has lost its leftovers,
all damage will stick unless
yeah.
he can rest.
well, I guess Meowscarada wants, Joseph wants to save Meowscarada for later, and we bring in Skeletor, who is
That's not...
unaware.
But he's gonna rest now.
Yeah,
And we do know that Joseph's Skeletor... He has Torch Song, but now Dondozo's gonna rest.
yes, but I said Torch Song boost is ignored by Dondozo with unaware. Again, we'll have to see how much damage Torch Song does because Skeletor does have unaware as well, so we'll ignore the special defense boost on Dondozo. And at the same time, Dream Punch.
Just keep
50
we'll just
HP.
keep healing the Annihilate.
At this point, I mean, there's no point in boosting since Dondozo ignores your boost anyway. Okay, Dondozo
Okay,
is he's gonna sleep talk.
What he gonna get with Sleep Talk? He didn't Sleep Talk?
He has sleep talk.
Why isn't he Sleep Talking?
Oh, Torch Song did a lot of damage there.
Yeah, this Dondozo can't survive without the leftovers. And why didn't he Sleep Talk? Did we miss the move?
I don't think so. We just saw the sleeping and nothing else.
What in the world?
Yes, don't worry. I'm just as confused as you are. So Dondozo will go down here to combination.
Yeah, even he Sleep Talks a fissure onto the Skeletor, the next Dream Punch for KO.
Dondozo is fast asleep.
Ah, there we go.
Okay.
He needs fissure. Oh,
rest.
he gets rest. This is not Generation 2. The rest will not use the actual move. And Tosan will pick up the KO.
Yes.
So Dondozo will go down. A very well played setup from Joseph. Forcing the Terra with the Meowscarada, taking advantage with the Skeletor.
Yes. I don't know though. I felt Bryan had a good position.
Yeah, good
without
start.
Dondozo.
And then he wasted it with Pledge.
No, I mean, Pledge is fine, but you gotta finish it off with the Skeletor, right? Like, there was I think there was a window there where Shadow Ball could have killed the Annihilate. Okay, Meowscarada, Tatsugiri. That's the Soak Flower Trick combo.
Might be too little too late though. He only target one thing at a time. I think he has the Muddy Water actually. Now that I look at the field, I think he's forced to Muddy Water.
Well, do you want to give a +2 to Annihilate potentially?
If you can KO with Masquerada, sure. I think I don't because you can't soak. At this point you cannot soak. You only KO one thing at a time there, and whatever survives will KO Masquerada, and Tasugiri can't carry the game because you're locked into soak. So you have your Muddy Water at this point.
You're right.
Muddy Water is your only out. I don't think it's enough, but at this point it is your only out.
Okay. I mean, we'll see. It is the Scarf variant.
Because I think Skylar's just gonna Terra Fairy now, don't you think? To get rid of the water weakness.
Ah, you're right. Oh, you just go for the soak play though. Going for soak flower trick here.
That's not enough. Yasuda can't spread attack. Unless Joseph closely misplaced with the Skeledurge.
Yeah.
That's going to be game.
I mean, Skeledurge is at +1, I believe, on the Torch Song.
It really doesn't matter. As long as he hits the Masquerada. And he has no reason to not hit the Masquerada. Now he was locked into soak. And that's game. Did Bryan give up? So there was no way out from there. Unless he really thought Skeledurge would misplay.
Okay, now he's locked into soak, which means he will remove his opponent's Ghost weakness.
Yes.
Or whatever he soaks will make sure that his Skeledurge will not want to Torch Song.
I mean, sure, he's kind of locked. Because even if he locks himself into Muddy Water, then Masquerada, his opponent Masquerada will come in, and the opponent's Masquerada has the Sucker Punch. So he kind of locks up his own Masquerada.
Okay. I mean,
It really came down to the Dondozo just didn't do enough.
yes.
Forced to do the Terra, then the Skylarge will come and take advantage of the Steel type.
Yeah. For sure, Joseph played well. I would have expected him to lead the Skeledurge Masquerada at the start, predicting the Dondozo lead. But he let Annihilate Prince now.
I think
instead.
there's no reason to lead Skeledurge. You want the Masquerada, sure. You want to show Bryan the Masquerada to scare him into terroring. Only then do you bring Skeledurge.
But it has to be part of the team.
But that's where Bryan had that opportunity. Because in the early game, while the Masquerada was not on the field, he could have put a lot of damage onto the Annihilate and the Grimmsnarl.
Yes. I feel Annihilate should have gone down in game 1. That's how Bryan could have gotten it.
Because honestly, at the same time, you don't really care about Grimmsnarl screens. You have Flower Trick. You're going to ignore screens.
Yes.
You're just getting good damage onto whatever you want onto the opponent's field.
I know you're not a fan of the Pledge combo, but I thought it was neat. It is a way to damage Annihilate without giving it Rage Face boost. But the problem, it turns out, was not Rage Face, it's Drain Punch on the Dondozo Steel type.
He was wasting a lot of turns. And his Skeledurge didn't get any attack off at all.
Oh well. I think he's going for the same combo. No, please don't bring Dondozo without. Okay, he has Tatsugiri, yeah. Homod though, based on past experience, Homod was not very useful. But we see him committing to it here.
Looks like he's opening with the Soak Masquerada opening.
That's quite dangerous though. Because if Tatsugiri is killed, then your Dondozo is even more vulnerable.
I think he's in a scenario where he has to gamble. And yeah, he's got the Grimmsnarl and Annihilate opening again. I think he has to take advantage of it.
But isn't Grimmsnarl able to fake out?
I don't know.
He doesn't have fake out. Yeah, you're right. I do see Misty Terrain, Screens, and Spirit Break. Okay, so he doesn't fit a fake out, so he's probably going for a KO here. And Annihilate does have Protect, so it might not be the best option. But Grimmsnarl can set up Screens before he goes. It's very, who does he call here, man? Who does he call here?
Honestly, I just realized something as well.
What?
Is that Grimmsnarl's Mystic Terrain is very good against Bryan's team because Bryan's only attack that's not fissure is Order Up, which is Dragon, which will get half by Mystic Terrain.
Okay. He called it right. He's going for the soak into Loud Trick, into the Grimmsnarl.
That's going to be the knockout. And he removes the greatest threat to his team, which is the Grimmsnarl. Oh, Grimmsnarl to buy.
Not
he's
quite.
covered. He's covered. He doesn't have an item boost.
And Spirit Break,
effective.
Masquerada, yes. Go drop special attack.
And puts him into Overgrowth range.
Not quite, actually.
Oh, not quite, just above, yeah. 3 HP too much.
And I think Bryan
2 HP too much.
Bryan has to be a bit careful here with his Tatsugiri because Just because Tatsugiri goes into Dondozo doesn't reset his move choice. So he will be locked into soap in future.
Unless he switches out later, yeah.
You do see a flower trick into Annihilate here.
KO.
Yes,
Huh?
not
That's
quite.
not a KO?
Reflect was set up
Oh, reflect was
from Dream Style.
Okay.
Was it? I think so, yes.
Yes, it was, yeah.
And Annihilate Boom 6 is
He
very...
hasn't retracted.
Oh yeah, you're right. This is why, man, you go Protean. Actually, no, Protean wouldn't change, right? Or you go Ban.
You need life out of ban, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Rage Fist boosted by 1. Dream Style.
Super effective Spirit Break.
Freaking okay. Luckily, the Tatsugiri didn't go down. So there's an option for Dondozo to come in here. But he's going for the forward play.
He wants to revive the Masquerada.
Fair enough. But then you're gonna have to switch out to save your Tatsugiri,
Yeah,
right?
he has switched to Donzo. Then Donzo has to take a hit.
Yeah, and
And you're honestly giving Joseph a free turn because
Yes.
your Pomod isn't going to be threatening. I suppose you could double shock to get a KO, but
yeah, both are water type now. Both are weak to electric.
yeah. So that is the other combination, which is soak into double, but you only get one double shock.
I think you double shot into the Annihilate. That's the biggest threat to you. Dream Style is at low HP, it's a very low threat. You can pick it off easily later.
You pick up with fake out even.
Ooh, fake out double shot. But Annihilate can Drain Punch that slot, or even Rage Face that Dondozo slot, which would hurt a lot. Okay, Tatsugiri is going to switch out. I think at the last
100
moment.
base is not that threatening still.
Okay, we do see Dondozo. And Reflect is
Finally,
fighting up.
reflect goes up.
Yeah,
Close
close
combat.
combat. Into the Grim Style. Bit of a waste, but okay.
At least you deny Misty Terrain, so at least there's that. So at least now Order Up will not be affected by Misty Terrain.
Yeah, but Reflect though, being up is huge. And you do see a Drain Punch into Dondozo. Oh, not a lot of damage.
Yeah, even without the boost. Donzo is a bulky physical.
Oh, the double shock play is still open. Because Annihilate is still water type.
Now either Masquerada or the Third should have to come in. Masquerada.
He's gonna force the Terra on the Dondozo. Forma has several options here. He can go for the double shock Annihilate. He can Revival Blessing to revive his own Masquerada. Or he can switch out to bring in Tatsugiri and, commit to Dondozo.
But
Joseph
with
on the other hand,
the other Order Up is probably not going to be in. I guess Annihilate maybe.
This is good for Joseph though. Masquerada's Flower Trick will force Dondozo into Steel type. Annihilate will be able to Drain Punch. Although Annihilate has lost his step since it's water type.
I mean, Bryan might have to gamble
What?
on Masquerada not going for Flower Trick.
Why? I mean, you Terra your Dondozo.
But then you don't Terra so that you can fight the Skeletons later.
I think you Terra though. Annihilate is going to retreat here. And Skeleton is the field. Oh boy.
Our shot will still hurt though.
Okay, he's committing to the Terra.
Yeah.
I think that's a reasonable play. Flower Trick is just too threatening.
You just don't do enough damage in return. I mean, you get a boost here on Order Up.
To be fair, Masquerada could knock off instead. Whoa, there we go.
Yeah, that's why I say you might just want to. I mean,
I think we do see double shock. That's very underwhelming damage, if I have to be honest.
I mean, it is a bulky Skeleton.
Order into Masquerada, which also is disappointing damage, if I have to be honest. But perfectly reasonable since Dondozo is not boosted yet.
So, he's going to need to hit a fissure.
Yes. Yes. It has come down to this.
He needs to fissure the Skeleton or there's no way back for him.
See, you want to rest now is the question though. Because he's gonna anticipate a cross song, right?
You Revival Blessing and fissure, and you hope for the best.
But your Dondozo is not boosted. Can you outspeed the Skeleton?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you have to switch and fissure. Yeah. Ooh,
Like, it's honestly...
there's no great move here.
He
Yeah.
didn't switch in Tatsugiri. Dondozo is still unboosted. Forma no longer will be knocked down to his sash
He's
here.
resting. He's resting.
Okay.
He's definitely resting.
Still! Okay, close combat will pick off Masquerada. That's a win.
Yeah, he's got to be resting.
But can he I'm not sure. I think he's gonna take a lot of damage from
He will
Torch.
take a lot of damage from Torch Long, yes.
Oh, to be fair, even without the boost, I think since Skeledash is unaware.
Anyway, so that boost doesn't matter.
Yes. Okay, you're right.
I think he needed to rest.
Yes. I mean now if he switches in Tatsugiri, he'll be faster than the Skeledash and he will be able to rest.
What's the other one? Annihilate, is it? Yeah,
yes.
he will outspeed both. Yeah, so he can switch in Tatsugiri and rest. I think he has to now.
Although this combination, I think Bryan has to land a fissure very soon, like with a steep top.
He only has one chance. Because after he rests, the two hits will bring him down to below half.
Yes.
And he only has one chance to hit
Even
fissure.
more of a risk because sleeping you can't choose your target and press stop. So it could go into Annihilate, it could go into Skeledash. The fissure at least. And
It will still miss.
yes.
It will probably still miss.
I mean you're talking about the statistics. Probability 1 in 4 fissures to hit. He's missed 1 already. Oh, it goes for Revival Blessing, so he's not gonna
He's gonna throw away the
Dozo. Ah. Okay, he's gonna bring back the Meowscarada.
But no, he has no option to switch out the Tatsugiri, I think.
Rage Face into the Dozo? No, Palma. Go pick up the KO and Toshong should do the same. Yeah, without the speed boost, the Dozo doesn't outspeed the Skeledash.
The Skeledash and it's gonna be the Meowscarada. It's gonna be Soak Meowscarada, his last two.
That's very risky. Because he
Surely now you drop into Muddy Water, right?
maybe he's learned his lesson.
He can't win against two mons with the Flower Trick Soak combination.
Joseph's Meowscarada is gone as well, so Sucker Punch is not an issue.
Yes, so now you have to lock into Muddy Water. There's no way. There's no other way. You cannot soak. You can only pick up one KO at a time with soak.
Ooh. At this HP though, can Tatsugiri kill Skeledash?
We know what. I mean, he needs to double the Skeledash and hope he gets accuracy drop by Annihilate.
Which will give him +2 attack.
But all that matters is the accuracy drop. Annihilate doesn't need the. Right now, Annihilate can KO either of these two. He doesn't need the attack boost anymore.
Okay.
He needs to. He's not Muddy Watering again.
Oh. No. Oh no. I mean, Tatsugiri can learn Hydro Pump, and if it was available, I think he would be able to kill Skeledash.
He will just Terra Fairy though.
Oh yeah, you're right. Terra has not been committed yet by Joseph. Oh no, I think he's gonna go for the Soak Flower Trick play.
It's not enough. Yeah, he's gonna Terra Fairy. No reason to keep the Water Weakness in the face of
Tatsugiri.
Tatsugiri's potential Muddy Water.
And also, I think one of the mechanics is that you can't Soak change a Terra typing. So even if Tatsugiri were to go for Tatsugiri goes for Muddy Water here.
Okay, he needs to accuracy drop on the Annihilate.
Oh, he did it!
Okay. But he didn't target. I don't think he targeted the Skeledash.
Yeah. Flower Trick into Annihilate?
He had to go for Skeledash.
Nope, into Annihilate.
I don't think it matters.
Drain Punch will pick up Meowscarada. And Skeledash will pick up KO on Tatsugiri.
Can't miss.
Yeah, Skeledash didn't get an accuracy drop.
He's unaware anyway.
No, unaware, ignores.
Oh yeah, your opponent's
yeah,
boost here.
not your own.
One more try.
You know what? KO the Tatsugiri there, but okay.
Yeah, why another Dito song?
Yes, 4 times with this, by the way. Oh, more opportunities for Tatsugiri, I guess.
Well, I believe that's known as BM.
Okay, it's going to protect here.
I don't really think Joseph was in any danger of losing towards the end there, but we'll pick up the second win of this set and we'll take the set 2-0. With Don Lonzo, honestly, for all the hysteria we've been treating you with today, Just didn't do anything that's it.
No. The only hysteria will be treating the Dondozo is
The mirror.
if we are going to be stuck casting a Dondozo mirror for 3 rounds. That's the only hysteria I have. But yeah, I mean, a lot of players have adjusted to Dondozo in multiple ways. As you mentioned, people have started running crit. Masquerade Flower Trick is twofold. It hits it super effective, Antera, and it's a crit, ignoring the defense boost. And there's unaware Skeletor as well that has become relatively useful in the fight against Dondozo. And we see that Dondozo isn't really that scary if you have these options available. Not to mention, I think Bryan kind of didn't leverage Dondozo's strengths. Dondozo's strengths is getting the boost and just sitting there, wearing away your opponent. And I felt that he could have done that and had maybe more opportunities to fissure.
Ultimately, it comes down to one thing. Bryan needs to remove Joseph's Masquerada as early as possible. Because that, again, that's twofold. By removing the grass effect, there's no reason for you to Terra anymore. And once you don't Terra, you're not really scared of Skeletor.
Yeah, and you don't open yourself up to Annihilate as well. Because Annihilate did do a good chunk with Brain Punch in game 1.
The moment he forced to Terra, then yeah, both Annihilate and Toss and Skeletor shit is super effective, and there's just no way for him to sit in front of them without leftovers.
Yes. I mean, Skeletor's Unaware also, I think, came in useful because Dondozo's special defense is not so great. And hitting it super effective with Toss Song on the special side really hurts Dondozo. Couldn't really find opportunities to rest Sleep Talk.
There's a lot of very strong anti-Dondozo options on Joseph's team. He has the screens on Grimmsnarl. He even has Misty Terrain, which would halve the power of Order Up.
And to be fair, I mean, in game 2, we were expecting that, Grimmsnarl's reflect was up. That's why Bryan was not able to get kills. But
Masquerade doesn't hit hard enough.
Masquerade doesn't hit hard enough
Without an item.
I mean, we see here, Masquerade has Cobalt Claw, I guess, to block Fake Out. Again, in open team sheet, it's not very useful.
Yeah, Cobalt Claw uses a lot of value.
Yes. If it's a surprise factor, you can bait your opponent into a fake out into Masquerade and surprise KO something with a Soak Flower trick. That's the value. But with an open team sheet, the surprise is honestly gone. And even the surprise set of Dondozo is also gone. I think a lot of fear of Dondozo came before the knowledge of open sheet, because Dondozo scariness comes from the fact that it can run so many different Terra types, it can run so many different sets, so many different moves.
Tatsugiri as well.
Yes. I guess Tatsugiri not to a certain extent as well, whether it's Sash, whether it's Scarf, whether it's Suicide or not.
Whether it's Suicide.
Yes, the Black Slash Tatsugiri. Although that you can kind of suss out if you see an Amigo by the side of the team. Once you see an Amigo there, you kind of know that Tatsugiri is going to kill itself. And for the Amigo to come in and copy all the Dondozo boosts. So I feel that open team sheet has removed a lot of power from Dondozo. Not to say that it still can't work. It's just that
It's still very good.
yes, it's still very good. But as we saw, Bryan had to utilize Tatsugiri as well. I saw Tatsugiri a lot more, I think, than I saw Dondozo.
Dondozo got a total of, I think, 2 order ups the entire game.
Yes, 2 orders and 1 feature, and a sleep talk into a rest. Yeah, I know you prefer I know which set you prefer for Dondozo, and this is not it.
This is not it.
Yeah. Honestly, this Dondozo set is fantastic for
In the
Dondozo
mirror, yes.
But again, in open team sheet, if the opponent is running a Dondozo and he sees your Dondozo, he's not going to bring his Dondozo. Or he's not going to lead it at least. He's going to try to suss it out. So, yeah. I still think Dondozo is a good team. It just needs a bit more thought put behind it.
The fact is that Dondozo is so good that players like Joseph are running multiple Dondozo checks. He has Unaware Skeletor, he has Masquerade with Flower Trick, he even has Grimmsnarl with Misty Terrain.
Yes.
That's how much of a threat Dondozo is.
Yes.
And unfortunately for Bryan just couldn't play around all the options.
Homo has not been doing very well in this tournament, honestly.
This doesn't have that much value when you essentially revive a partner, revive a mon which only has half health, and probably only can take 1 more hit anyway.
I guess if I were to call a Pokemon MVP here, it would be Grimmsnarl. The reflect, I think, makes a big difference in making Pokemon not hit as hard, in making Dondozo not hit as hard as well. Because Dondozo's Unaware does not ignore screens. Mascara's crit, flower tree crit does not ignore screens as well. So that is solid damage mitigation.
I mean, in this particular team, Pomod does obviously becomes very attractive because you can bring back Dondozo again.
Yes.
And you have rest, so it doesn't matter if you come back at half health. As long as you can come back, you can bring yourself back to full health.
The crucial part will be saving the Tatsugiri for the combination again.
But we saw Bryan was just never able to put in a position where he could use Dondozo and then use Dondozo again.
Yes, in fact, he had to commit the Pomod Revival Blessing to bring back Masquerada in order to try to soak, to Flower Trick for damage at the end, because Dondozo just can't stand up. Just can't stand up to the power of Joseph's team.
Yeah, so well played to Joseph. Likely moving on top cut. Best of luck to Bryan, who may never play Pokemon again. Well, not this game in Pokemon, that is. Okay, we will see you all for.
We have two people here that want to do an exhibition match of a Dondozo hero. Are you down to cast it, or do you want to just...
I'm going to go for dinner, and when I come back, they will still be playing.
Right. So we'll just show it in the background.
Okay.
Alright, so we will see you all on top cut. But we will be stepping out while the fish fight.
We also have to prep our top.
Yes.
Okay, enjoy this.
Dondozo Hero. Enjoy.